I thought by 40 rapping is corny, how wrong was I? Never would've thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-Trade, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rob, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and lace. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what am I doing?
Hey yo, Prim, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. I'm trying to be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the... First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. This defense all over this one, making him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
That'll be good for 11 yards, still short of the first down marker, and third down coming up.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Hey, Silver. And anyone here? Hey, 73.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. On the run to the right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll bring up second down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Here's Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down.
Trimmer.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goedert. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Barkley. Powering forward. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. they'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this with Henry. He had the Ravens first down. It was 3rd and 3, and they picked up 6.
So after giving up a touchdown to start the game, you'd hate to then turn around on your opening drive and give the ball back after a 3-and-out. So that's a nice hard run there, nothing fancy, but just maintain possession and get a fresh set of downs.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Pistol formation with Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. From the gun, Jackson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Formation for the Ravens. Avery Williams on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's hot. Saquon Barkley. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can with the push. Too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Jackson out of the pistol. That's to the tight end, Charlie Kolar. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. 1st down, Baltimore. motion, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to have it just past their 25.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Third down and 9. To throw, Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quentin Simpson. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Slot man in motion right. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down. On the handoff, it's Henry. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, gets them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Don't need much. It is third and inches. Now it's Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he will score!
Touchdown.
Zay Flowers! Touchdown, Baltimore.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Avery Williams on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get us all the way out to the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. he's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. This one is caught by Dotson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Know your worth. My actions been louder than my words. How you sold, still sold on the earth.
Here's Hurts. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
To the air again. Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20s. It is a big play for the Eagles. 42 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. And he'll take this one in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
Off the play there. Jackson moving outside the pocket. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Flush to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Hopkins sent in motion. Third and long for Jackson. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask. And the defense turns them away.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Hurts. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 4.
63.
Now it's Hurts. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
That's good for an Eagles.
Hurts to throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side. 2nd and 7.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 17-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Play action now. Jackson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. It's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Philadelphia.
At the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts. A pass, caught by Saquon. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second and make it a fresh set of downs.
The break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trim. Crowd up, Yeti. Crowd up, Yeti. Crowd up, Yeti. Hey.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
2nd down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Kyle Van Noy. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Trim. No touch that.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Here's Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
No touch. 63. Hey, easy, 63, pass. Crowd up, Yeti.
To throw, Hurts. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the ground, this is Barkley. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. In this case, the upright sends it right back.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and 5. Jackson. Forced out wide. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Ravens sending the punt team out there. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. That is fielded at the 13. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
19-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. This one brought in by Brown. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. A big hole. Still on the move. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
score. Here comes Elliott to kick this one away. DeJounte Wester now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Jackson now on second down. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards. On play action, here's Jackson. Again, working deep downfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Give him 27, and it's first and goal. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll be second and goal.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Third and goal for Jackson. And he's in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. Whoa. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Finding room at the 35. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead. But you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down.
King, Phil King, Phil King.
They'll drop to throw. That one caught by Smith. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Great. Set. Right there, you want it?
A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
It is 2nd and 6.
Hey, 73.
To throw is Hurts. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
He's going to have a first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Jackson sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Now on 2nd and long. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy.